The Wisconsin v. Yoder case is a 1972 case where, like, the heart of the dispute is Wisconsin law that required all students in Wisconsin to attend school until 16. Um, Basically, their Yoder represents an Amish family that disagreed with this law and essentially was willing to send students to school until the end of eighth grade. But then at that point, felt like there were religious consequences for sending kids to school beyond eighth grade. Probably roughly like age 14ish, and felt like if that was a violation of his religious beliefs to have his kids continue school beyond what would be the eighth grade, that essentially that was his prerogative to pull the kids from organized school at that point. It's basically alleging that the state of Wisconsin's law is requiring his kids to go to school till age 16 is against his religious views. Because we're dealing with religion, it's clearly First Amendment, and because he's basically alleging that the government's policies are interfering with his ability to practice his religion as he desires and his family desires, is a free exercise clause issue. Because you're interfering with his ability to practice religion in a way that he wants. So that's the question. Was Wisconsin law making students be in school till age 16 constitutional, or was it a violation of Yoder's like First Amendment freedom of religious beliefs? Unanimously, this doesn't happen very often. The Supreme Court sided with Yoder, essentially saying that this mandatory schooling law violated Amish students and their families' First Amendment rights to freedom of religion. That essentially what would be gained by an extra 2 years of education would not be equivalent to what the Yoders believed they were sacrificing religiously. The state of Wisconsin couldn't prove that there was this monumental benefit to having the extra 2 years of schooling between like ages 14 and 16, that was worth sort of compromising Yoders and similar Amish families' sort of religious beliefs. Again, this was a unanimous decision ruling against the state of Wisconsin and in favor of Yoder and similar families.